Hey Pisces, welcome to your energy check-in. This is going to be for the first half of your August, from the 1st to 15th. Apply this to your own unique situations. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. So, what messages do we have for Pisces? Over energies for Pisces. What is surrounding Pisces at this time? We have throat chakra. We have material and spiritual prosperity. This came out in the reverse. And then we have the waiting game came out in the reverse. I think that you guys are losing your patience here. I think that with material and spiritual prosperity here, I feel like you guys have some of you guys have been struggling for quite a while here, I feel. The struggle that you have been dealing with here, you know, has a lot to do with like your material wealth here, but I also feel like it has something to do with something that's very personal here, because I feel like some of you guys may have a hard time speaking your truth here at this time, or walking your truth. I think that some of you guys may have a hard time processing your thoughts and even your emotions at this time here. There's just a lot of stagnant energy that hasn't been moved, I feel, that's causing the stuckness here. And the problem is, I feel like some of you are sitting in this very negative space, this negative energy. And the problem is, when you sit in this negative space and this negative energy, you know, that is exactly what you will attract, right? What you attract is basically, you know, what you think and what you feel about yourself, you know, whether it's positive, whether it's negative here, right? So I feel like what Spirit is saying that, hey, you know, even though you've been through hard times in your life, you don't have to be stuck in it. You don't have to continue to live in it, you know? You don't have to continue to live in the past, but learn from the past, grow from the past here, right? I just feel like there's frustration. It's almost like I feel like someone here wants something better for themselves, but for some reason or another, you know, someone here is having a challenging time, you know, overcoming this. And the only obstacle that could be stopping you is yourself, nobody else, right? Sometimes we are our own worst enemy, right? So this is something that maybe you're trying to work on overcoming. All right, let's see. What else do we have here for Pisces? Toil and labor. We have official person, and then we have court house here. This is really random. If you guys are working at a job where there's like heavy lifting, what is that? That's like a blue collar job, right? There's heavy lifting, there's a lot of like labor and stuff like that, movement, you know, up and down the stairs, you know, that sort of thing. If you guys have been injured at a job here, okay, recently here, there's some sort of decision that could be made here surrounding that injury. Maybe it turns into a legal situation. Maybe the insurance carrier got involved or something like that. But you may be waiting on a message surrounding that, and that you could be losing your patience here. For some of you guys, let's say if you guys have been injured or something like that, right? Some of you guys haven't been able to work in a long time, and this is causing frustration here. This is causing stress. This is causing anxiety here, okay? So we have toil and labor. And keep in mind, these messages that come through, these are general messages. It's a general reading. It could apply to someone that's in around you, okay? So let's see what else we have. Tell me about what is the outcome, what is the advice here for Pisces? What else does Pisces need to know, look out for, and work on? Nine of Cups. Also, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. Very nice. The Hermit. Very nice. I feel like even though you're going through something really difficult here, you know, this obstacle that you're going through here, I do feel like it is temporary. I do feel like you will overcome this, because I'm seeing happiness, joy, you know, emotional fulfillment, abundance, financial fulfillment, financial abundance here. I wouldn't say that you guys are antisocial here, but I do feel like you guys are definitely spending a lot of time introspecting and self-reflecting. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Strength card here. We also have the Five of Swords. There's a sense of putting yourself first. There's a sense of finding confidence through the obstacles that you could be going through right now. I feel like Spirit is asking you to be patient, okay? Waiting is not easy for people, but be patient here because I do feel like things will turn around for you. Especially if you're waiting on a situation here, you know, especially if it comes to a legal situation, when it comes to insurance or something like that. I don't know, I feel like someone got injured at work. I don't know if you're working at an office job, maybe the printing machine like fell on your hand or something like that, you know, the cover, you know, maybe you got injured that way, okay? But yeah, let's see. Tell me more. Outcome and advice. Outcome and advice for Pisces. Four of Swords. Five of Cups. Knight of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Six of Swords. And also we have the Star card here. I think that be a little bit more patient. Yeah, I do feel like things are getting better here. It's almost like I feel like, when are things getting better? You know, when am I going to get out of this funk, right? The thing is, like, you can't wait for that to happen. You also have to take action and decide that, hey, I don't want to be stuck in this anymore. You know, I don't deserve to be stuck in this, you know? So, you know, there's a sense of kind of like taking the reins here to overcome this, to overcome these obstacles that you're dealing with right now. The thing is, like, people need to understand that, hey, you know, some people just kind of like wait for the universe to deliver a sign, deliver us message, give us something that we want and what we're looking for. The problem is the universe can't support you on something that you're not bringing in yourself. You have to take action to bring that in yourself in order for the universe and your guides, your angels, or ancestors to support you on that, right? It takes work. The problem is some people stay stuck in this negative space, you know, thinking that, oh, you know, all this bad stuff happens to me, you know. It's kind of like being in kind of like a victim mentality here, right? But there's an opportunity to step out of that victim mentality, right? Yeah, unfortunately, some people just stay in that kind of like this woe is me, oh my God, poor me, like all this bad stuff happens to me, like nothing ever gets better, I never get rewards and stuff like that, you know? But you have to take the reins here in order for you to bring that into your life. Some people just complain and complain and complain and complain. Now, Pisces, I'm not saying that this is you, maybe this is you, but like I said, this could apply to someone that you know that's going through this. So Pisces, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and bye for now. You guys.